thanks for joining us today. I'm Allie Schneider. I'm here with Gianni Di Poce, the course instructor for our upcoming course we have starting later this month, Basic Principles of Astrology. And I was bringing on Gianni today to tell us a little bit more about what to expect from this course, what we can look forward to, and for those that have interested questions, what they can expect out of this course. So, Gianni, thanks for taking the time to join me today.
Thanks, Allie. It's great to be here. Looking forward to it.
So Gianni, tell me a little bit. We have this course coming up. How long is the course? When does it start? Is it in person? Is it virtual? What is this that you're planning to host here?
Yeah, so this is a astrology course to understand the basics of financial astrology. It's going to start on May 31st, which is a Saturday. It's all virtual. It's going to take place at 12 p.m. Eastern. The classes are going to last around 90 minutes for lecturing and instruction, along with we're going to save like 30 minutes for Q&A and discussion overall. So it's all on Zoom, all virtual. So no matter where you are in the world, you can join us.
So one of the questions I've had my team over here is that it's virtual, but about what they can do because we do have people all over the world if they can't attend every session live. Will every session be recorded? And if so, is that an additional cost to get the recordings, or how can they get that part of the program?
Of course, everything is recorded. Most like everything we do here at MMA nowadays seems to be recorded. And there is no additional cost to access those recordings. Once you purchase the program, you're enrolled and you have those recordings forever. It's going to be part of your account here at MMA.
Okay, that sounds pretty fair. I guess the next most popular question I have, we have some people who will ask us they're familiar with astrology, not complete, not that they've never heard the term before, but they don't consider themselves to be experts in financial astrology, but they have a basic understanding. Would this course be for them, or who would be the ideal, student that is actually going to benefit from this type of course?
Sure. So if you have a basic understanding of astrology, but you want to deepen your understanding at a mundane level or with regards to financial matters, then this is absolutely a course for you. But if you don't have much knowledge about astrology at all and you're wanting to learn more, you want to start from the basics and the fundamentals, this also is a very good course for you because we really are taking you from the most basic understanding, the basic introductions and knowledge to understand how the planets, the signs, the houses all impact the bigger mundane picture in the world. So, a great course for beginners and intermediate students of astrology.
And then could you give us just a quick maybe overview of the topics that will be covered? I know we have a schedule up on the website, and it looks like there's going to be roughly 10 to 15 hours worth of instruction here. But if we could take those 10 to 15 hours, quickly summarize it down to 1 minute, what are we looking at here?
Yes, of course. So we're going to introduce the basic principles of the zodiac, starting off with the planets, understanding the rulerships of those planets, what parts of the economy and overall life that they have influence over. We're going to be looking at the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 houses, explaining how they impact the world in which we live, and as well as how they are categorized into different ways. So, the different fire signs, the different earth signs, for example, discussing the influence that they have on the economy. We're going to be looking at various aspects, so geometric angles that planets form to one another and how they have a correlation to market reversals and how they can help you better navigate financial markets, planetary directional changes. You may have heard Mercury retrograde before, for example. What does that mean? How does that affect the economy and the financial market, and how that can assist you in making better decisions for your own financial picture and your portfolio? And we also have a couple software tools that we like to use. So we're going to be taking students through a step-by-step process and how to use this software to make your research a lot more efficient, and you can get a lot more stuff done in a shorter period of time. So I'm most excited for that software part because it really saves a lot of time and helps you get a lot more things done.
That is a really big part, again, that we've had questions about, that finally people kind of get a peel back the layer and understand that software part, another big question is it's part of MMA's virtual education platform, but is this part of MMTA? If I commit to this class, do I then have to commit to MMTA? That's been, a little bit of hesitation because we've never done a standalone 6-part course before like this.
Sure. Well, this is new. This is not part of MMTA 4. MMTA 4 starts on September 27th, later this fall. This is a separate course. It's meant for those that come to us, maybe with a stronger trading or financial background, and they're being exposed to these geocosmic studies, and they just want to familiarize themselves more with the language. This is a really good course for that. So it's not part of MMTA 4. It's not required to do MMTA 4. But if you're interested in MMTA 4, this course will help you quite a bit and make your experience in MMTA all the better.
Thank you. So I guess my final question, if I want to take this, I'm an adult learning class, do I have to commit to like homework outside of this? Are there exams? I mean, aside from just enjoying the content and personal growth, am I required to turn in research papers and exams like there would be for, a graduate type program, or is this more learn at your own rate?
Yeah, this is definitely more learn at your own rate. I always tell people whenever you engage in an online education program, you're going to get what you put in. So, it takes more than 15 to 20 hours to become an expert in astrology, but we are going to give you the tools to advance your knowledge and get better at this skill set. So there's no homework. There's a lot of guided discussions, going to be a lot of Q&A. So we're going to reserve time at the end of each class to open up the floor. That's a big it's a big hit in MMTA. We want to make sure that we do that here as well. Make sure that your questions are answered, your voices are heard, because sometimes a little bit of clarification. And of course, we're here for email support as well to answer questions along those lines.
Well, the final piece I just wanted to show is just how to actually access the course. If you don't mind, I just want to take over for a minute here. So we do get that question quite a bit about, I'm interested, how do I find it? So what I tell people is just go to our MMA website. And from here, we want to go to our shop. And this is part of our virtual education arm of MMA. So pretty simple. From here, you're just going to scroll down to our product, Basic Principles of Astrology, add to cart. So there's no additional primer you need to do. This is not an interview process. Even if you want to sign up after classes have already begun, as soon as you sign up, you're going to be part of the program. You're going to be invited to join us over Zoom. 48 hours following those Zoom classes, you're still going to have access to the recordings, whether you sign up today, whether you sign up May 31st or June 31st, you're still going to get access to those recordings and you can still have access to all 6 of those classes. So Gianni, thank you again for your time today. Anything else you want to share before I let you go about this course?
No, I just hope that if you're watching this video, you decide to join us. It's a great introductory course for beginners and for those in the intermediate skill set of astrology, and especially those that want to understand the language to a greater depth and how we apply some of these basic techniques to understand financial markets better. So that's all for now. Thanks, Sally.
All right, thanks, Gianni.